Most decision tools still break the world into spreadsheets, point estimates, and static assumptions. But real shocks do not stay isolated. They move through people, institutions, incentives, narratives, and second order effects. There is a great saying that a great leader is the one who could see second order effects of their actions. That's why we built the Small World. Small World is a world simulator for testing real world theories across thousands of agents. So let's see a live demo of how this works. This is an open source project, and you could simply run this through CLI and you can check a lot of things that happen in the world, and let's give it a try. So this is, for example, my CLI here. I could just put a simple theory. A major oil crisis happens due to closure of Strait of Hormuz by Iran for 2 weeks straight. Now we want grounding to be live. It needs real data, real people involvement. How would Donald Trump think? How would the supreme leader of Iran think? And things like that. We gave it the search provider and the lens of a government to make a decision. It runs through 3 steps. 3 steps, each step is about a week. So it's automatically getting the population stats and things that of different areas and countries that could be involved. And then it looks for these persona identities and then creates everything for them. Now it's parsing the theory through some initial events, and then we'll get a beautiful dashboard that completely shows everything. There's 51 total agents running, which roughly represents actually a billion people. And now you can see that we are running a major oil crisis happened due to the closure of Strait of Hormuz. We are in the week 1 and the time elapsed is roughly 12 seconds. And you could see already there's thousands of agents. Conversations are going on. We can see agents, the countries they belong from, their anxiety level. Are they anxious, they angry, or some people may be happy of this. And then you could see the overall progress here. How it's going to impact India. It's going to fact check, and it would be it would know what are the real statistics about this place, how much which each country is dependent on to Iran, and it's going to give us some deeper insights on this subject. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and then see. You could increase the week's duration to see how, what would happen when this stays for a longer period of time. Now it essentially saved the report here in the markdown format and the world artifact here. So the reason we have this world artifact is that we could later run some questions in this. This is like the essentially the state of the world at the week 3 once this has happened. But if we go below, here's some important signals that we got from everybody. But if we go to the emergent events, we can see different emerging events at every week. So for example, as fuel rationing continues and oil prices remains high, public protests are expected in major cities across the USA, Europe. The citizens are frustrated with the government's inability to address these. Then by the week 3, what happens is, as frustration mount due to oil pricing, perceived government's ineffectiveness, protests are expected in multiple regions. Leading indicator, distress states, 100% archetypes, and that's how it works. Our goal is to improve this report generation, give better. What we have primarily worked for the hackathon is the world model creation, and the report generation part we're still working on. We want it to be in different artifacts, not just particularly in a markdown format, but a PDF, a presentation deck, and maybe using some remotion skills to actually like a short 1 minute video demonstrating how the world looks. Thanks everyone. I hope you love this project. Please check it out. Please run it yourself. All you have to do is just clone the repository and give it the OpenAI key in your ENVs, and it will run on your machine, and you would be able to generate all these reports. It just works like, if you want to come back, this is the Small World. Thank you.